What's up, Cali fam? We back at it today with a part 3 of how to ride before you buy it. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going full hands-on the bike. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the bike rolling, how to release that clutch, how to use that front brake, how to use that rear brake. We're going to get it all today. I'm gonna help you guys learn how to ride your bike in first gear and shift it into second gear. Get comfortable using this front brake, using everything on your bike today. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and look for a parking lot or somewhere where you guys can go and ride comfortably to make sure there's no bump stops, no sidewalks, nothing that you're gonna crash into. Make sure there's enough space for you to do these big old U-turns that you're gonna be doing at first. You're gonna be doing these big ass trucker U-turns. Don't worry about it, you will get better. So let's get started with it. So if you guys watched episode or part 1 and 2, you guys are kind of familiar with the bike, but let's just go over it again. Clutch, brake, you got your lights and stuff, your ignition, how to start it. You got your shifter on the left, you got your brake on the right. Alright, clutch on the left, brake on the right. Alright, let's remember that stuff, alright? It's very important when we're going to go riding, especially for your first time. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to try to get the bike out of first gear. We're just going to try to make the bike roll today. That's our goal. Make it roll and learn how to stop, because we don't want to just get the bike to roll if we can't get the bike to stop. So we got to make it roll and stop. All right, so today I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get to it. All right, so if you haven't watched part 2, I would recommend you go back and watch part 2 so you can do that clutch release test on your bike before you get started. If this is your first ride, please do that, because it will help you out a lot. Some people might say, that shit's bullshit, but to me it helps out a lot. Every time I get on a new bike, I always do it, just to see where the clutch is at on that bike, because you don't just want to borrow somebody's bike and their clutch be extra sensitive. They got like a stage 3 racing clutch with no slip, extreme fucking pull, and you don't even know about it, and you go and you just release it a little bit and the fucking bike goes flying. Alright, so you don't want to do that shit. So what you want to do is test out your clutch. I already know where my bike is at, so I don't need to do that anymore. So what you want to do is throw up your kickstand, go ahead and grab your bike. We're going to grab a handful of clutch, squeeze a little bit of brake, make sure you got your brakes on, make sure your brakes are working. We're going to go ahead and just drop it into first gear. As you can see, my neutral indicator is no longer on. We are ready to roll. So I'm going to treat this as if this was my first ride on this bike. So if this was my first ride on this bike, I'm going to take it nice and easy, nice and slow. Try to get used to the bike first. The first couple times you're most likely going to stall it. If you're really good, you're going to get the bike walking at the first try. If you've been on a motorcycle dirt bike before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's just get started. So we're going to try to release it slowly. Give it a little bit of throttle, easy on the throttle, really easy on the throttle. Just releasing slowly, easy on the throttle. Just try to release slowly. Get the bike walking. Once the bike is walking, you want to try to kick up your feet and let the bike do everything. Try to adjust yourself, get the bike rolling. It takes time and practice, So you want to practice releasing slowly and coming to a stop. You want to try to do front and back brake at the same time. And when you come to a stop, if the bike is in gear, you always want to be sure that you are holding down on that clutch, because if not, your bike will stall and you could end up potentially hurting yourself if you're not holding down that clutch. Possibly cause yourself to crash as well. So you always want to just be cautious. You know, hold on to that clutch. You know, every time you want the bike to come to a stop, hold that clutch. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to get this fucking bike into first gear and roll. So you give it a little bit of gas, release the clutch slowly. As the bike starts moving, you can start adding a little more throttle. Just be easy on the throttle. You don't want to go crazy on the throttle. Be smooth. You shift, clutch in, shift up, and there you go. And to come to a full stop, squeeze some of that rear brake and some of that front brake as you hold down that clutch. I am doing this in my backyard. Excuse the mess. My little baby Willie. Okay, one more time. Time to get the bike rolling. Release the clutch slowly on the throttle. As it starts moving, you want to shift gears at about 10 RPM, 10 miles. Shift up, release clutch. As you saw, you can take your time as long as you be smooth with it. Hold your clutch down, start pressing on that front brake so it can be an even stop. That's how you want to do it. So when you're coming to that stop, what you want to do is pretty much hold down that clutch, start pushing down on the rear brake, and start grabbing on the front brake slowly. So what we're going to be doing is squeezing on the clutch, pressing on the rear brake, and pressing on the front brake. All in one motion. You're going to say it together at once. You know, but you want to be smooth at it. You don't want to be fucking a jerk about it. Alright, my Cali fam, this concludes this video. I appreciate if you stayed to the end and watched it, and I hope this was a ton of info for you, and I hope it helps you get started riding your bike. You know, if you need more help, or if there was something that I forgot to mention or something that I didn't mention in this video at all, get at me and I will help you out. Alright, stay tuned. I'm an upcoming stunner. I have been practicing. I am getting there. I will be soon be riding a Willie. But stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see where we go.